Welcome back. You're watching Morning Live as we have been focusing this morning on hashtag Live Your Wild for hashtag the South African National Parks Week. Throughout the program, we've been chatting about the importance of sustainable tourism, the communities living next to the parks, as well as the importance of science in conservation. Now, SANParks Week offers free access that grants all South Africans that wouldn't be able to come into the park the ability to come into the park right up until the 15th of September. And it wouldn't be possible without private-public partnerships. Joining me now are two representatives from such partnerships. Sunil Gandhi is the GM for Strategy, Corporate Affairs, Marketing and Communications from Total, and from F&B, Nick Montso, who's the National Sales Head. Good morning and welcome to the show to the both of you. I'm going to start with you, Sunil. You guys have been involved as a company since the very inception of the South African National Parks Week. Tell us what that involvement entails.
Indeed, we have been involved with SANParks for the last 60 years, a partnership which we are very proud of. And we also have with SANParks many initiatives, including the SANParks Weeks. We also have part of our corporate social investment program, investment in education. For education, we have what we call the Startupper. So it's a program where young entrepreneurs come up with societal solutions. In 2016, Batebile and Pofo came up with a solution for science kits. Today, being in the area, we will be donating those science kits to the Swellendam Secondary School.
Oh, it's stunning. And we just heard that they've got a brand new laboratory thanks to SANParks. So that'll be fantastic that those children actually do have the right kits to go along with understanding more about the subject. Mr. Montso, F&B from the banking sector, conservation, where do these two meet?
It's funny, yeah? F&B is not only a bank. We actually are very aware of our surroundings as well as our communities. We take SANParks as our partner in nature conservation very, very seriously, to the extent that SANParks has actually contributed to awareness in our communities, in our offices. Our offices are also looking after nature because we believe that the nature belongs to the future. If we don't conserve it, the future generations will have nothing else to share.
Sunil, why is SANParks Week so important?
It is important because for us, there's many communities around the park especially, they don't get to see the park. So this is a week where it's open to them, they go and have a look at the park, touch the ground, it's theirs, they need to enjoy it.
For your company, Mr. Montso, what is the idea about being involved in conservation? You say that it's important because these are people from the communities, they're your customers, but what is the future vision of your involvement in conservation and in SANParks Week?
Economic activation is very, very important. Tourism becomes a key component of ensuring that international guests visit our country and therefore promote it. So tourism is part of the economic activation of the country. We really need to promote our tourism, and F&B is at the forefront of that engagement.
And tourism is also a key area that President Cyril Ramaphosa wants to use to turn around the economy.
Job creation. Without jobs, our economy is not going to kick off. Without jobs, we are not going to be able to purchase stuff in the companies as well as the supermarkets. So we need to do job creation so that our economy can kick off.
All right, thank you very much to our two guests for chatting to us on Morning Live. Sunil Gandhi, who's the GM for Strategy, Corporate Affairs, Marketing and Communications from Total, and the National Sales Head from F&B, Nick Montso. Thank you to the both of you. Time now for Morning Live to take a break. There's a couple of minutes left. Do stay with us. We've got a little treat for you to end off the show here from the Bontebok National Park.